Hope your weekend's going well. Time for Saturday Night Baseball from Tropicana Field between the American League's Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Scott Kazmir will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's having a real solid year so far. You can see 15 wins on the season. Looking to add to that total right here.
Jose Altuve heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch tonight is looked at for strike one as we get underway at 7:11 p.m. And Eric, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking like world beaters right now. I don't care what league you're in. Anytime you can put together a double-digit win streak like these guys have put together, playing some great baseball.
With that, we give you a look at A.J. Hinch's Astros lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
Into the seats, 0-1. Kazmir's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Chris Carter gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. Into the windup and the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Martinez gonna have to hurry, and Victor takes this one himself, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Kazmir in the first. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Brett Oberholzer gets the call for game 1 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, if we take a look here, left-handed hitters are hitting less than .250 against him. He's really been able to dominate them.
Logan Forsythe comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Eric Karros, these Astros entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
And really, what they need is for one guy to step up and give them that spark. Whether it's your starter going out and giving you 6 or 7 shutout innings, or one big 2-out at-bat, one big defensive play, you need somebody to do something to put some life into that dugout.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Ben Zobrist will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Well, I don't think this should be a surprise to anybody. Most people know he's one of the best hitters in baseball.
First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a look there at the American League leaders in that batting race. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Belted high and deep into right center. Hose racing back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12, you got a little swagger about you.
Will Myers will get his first shot here. As you can see, he currently leads the junior circuit in hitting.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well, so there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
He's set. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Jason Castro will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Kazmir has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball there by Kazmir. 0-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, my man Larry, he's solid. Rarely do many people get upset with his calling of the strike zone because it doesn't really seem like he favors any one part of the zone more than another.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft.
Stepping in now, Evan Sneed. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Well, unfortunately, it appears he's going to be forced out of the game with what looks like a lower left arm injury. Hard to tell how serious it is, however. Could be a range of things, and we're hoping it's something that doesn't keep him out for too long. Doug Castle will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 31, Doug Castle.
Evan Sneed will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here now that their starter's already out of the ball game.
Dave Hernandez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Martinez is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Victor Martinez will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, he's been hitting really well over his last 10 games or so, and he's someone to watch out for in this one.
And this is low, ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. On the ground near home. The tag, and he is out. With a moment now, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, A.J. Pollock brings exceptional defense into the outfield. He won the Gold Glove in 2015, patrolling center field. There's nothing boring about the way he plays. Very aggressive, shows a lot of energy, and you can really go get him with the best of them.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. So it's a one-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. And I'll tell you, it almost looks like BP when he steps up to the plate. Putting together another nice performance in this one, too.
Matt Joyce will stand in for the first time now. Currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career. So these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Runners on first with one down. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. One and one. Here it comes. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Kevin
Kiermaier will stand in, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the numbers tell us he's a much better hitter versus right-handers than he is against lefties. From the stretch. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Snead in foul ground. 2 down.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. No matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Deoner Navarro gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Robbie Grossman leads it off here. Bottom 3rd of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Into the box now, L.J. Hose. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 3 homers and 25 driven in. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Push to the right side. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 9th, shortstop.
Strikeout and a soft liner here, and he's had no problems with this inning so far at all.
Jonathan Villar will stand in now, and this matchup would appear to be in his favor. As you can see, he's torched left-handed pitching so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's taken for strike 1.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and that's a good pitch on an 0-1 count. Trying to let that thing work its way back to the outside part of the plate, but he couldn't quite get it there.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Logan Forsythe digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Oberholzer's ready. Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Hit high and deep to right center. Hose ranging back. Still going back. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Well, he's a little late on the fastball, but here's a guy that has the power to drive it to the opposite field. This one's going to carry all the way off the wall. Takes a while to get it back in, so he'll make it all the way to third with a triple.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Tapped out in front of home. Castro is up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Lays off 1-0. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Grounded to third. Snead takes it in. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Just a simple ground ball right here, but that's going to do the trick. And that puts our first run on the board here on the RBI groundout.
Will Myers bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI groundout.
And all he's looking for right now is a pitch that he can drive somewhere. You got to get on base, and preferably in scoring position, so maybe he can get his teammates to drive him in.
The windup and the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Hose going back on it. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. Number 14 on the season as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
You can tell he was making a concerted effort to keep the ball down against this guy, but you just can't keep it down forever, and he finally got a pitch he could handle.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
And now's where he can't get discouraged out there. He's still pitching well, only down 2-0. Still plenty of time left to turn it around.
That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Hit to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 2 and the Astros nothing. Jose Altuve will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Joyce. 1 away.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
A.J. Pollock in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Takes this the other way to right, and the Astros have their first hit of the contest.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Here's Chris Carter now. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And that'll be in time as a perfect strike to second from Navarro gets his man.
Well, you know, so much for that first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. They're still down. It's 2-0. As Drupal Cabrera is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Oberholzer into his motion. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
That fastball is certainly not overpowering, but it's in the perfect location. When you put a little movement on that thing, that really becomes a great pitch.
Into the box now, Matt Joyce. He drew a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Yeah, and this is something he'll figure out as time goes along. It's not how hard you throw, it's how well you can disrupt a hitter's timing. Growing up, guys are used to just blowing the ball by hitters, but once you get to this level, it doesn't always work out that way.
Kevin Kiermaier is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Runner at first here, one man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Gets a small piece near the plate. The second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That's a very alert play right here behind the plate. Take a look at how quickly he gets out of the crouch and then pounces all over this ball. And now he's thinking second all the way, and he winds up getting that lead runner.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A runner on first with two away. And it's quickly 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Hard hit ball to second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. One left for Tampa. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Jason Castro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening, as they've been taken to task by this starter. Evan Sneed gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Hit on the ground to short. Zobrist is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Dave Hernandez.
Dave Hernandez is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
You know, and I think that pop-up right there is just a result of poor pitch selection. He chased a bad pitch, and as a result, he didn't really put a good swing on it.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. On the ground to third. Longoria's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Logan Forsythe comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Oberholzer sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
The shortstop.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit hard toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Evan Longoria will dig in, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and dunk right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Here's Will Myers. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Does he dare go fastball here, 2-0?
I think he's got to.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
And the count will be full. Myers takes, and this winds up missing ball 4.
Remember, this guy homered off him later in the ball game, so he may be a little gun shy this time around. Understandable.
Here's Astros manager Bo Porter now on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Brad Peacock is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Victor Martinez will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hose giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising.
This seems like an awfully big mistake to make out there. It's going to cost him a run. I can't think of a reason why he's not tagging up there. No excuse for it.
Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
The 0-1 on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Grossman racing back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 23 for him thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
And on the mound, when he got that second out, you had a feeling maybe he's going to work his way out of this. Well, think again. That's a worst outcome possible right there.
Here's Matt Joyce now.
Left fielder, Matt.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Back to the drawing board now for that man after the grand slam.
Yeah, with 2 outs, that absolutely killed him.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Pollock is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But one more look here at the big blow for the Rays. A grand slam home run. 5 innings complete, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Robbie Grossman. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Myers has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
And after that 4-run inning really broke this thing open, now as a pitcher you have a luxury of going right after guys. You don't have to worry so much about making that perfect pitch. If you give up a hit, big deal. You got a cushion behind you.
L.J. Hose stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And, Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. Throw won't get him.
Well, this is an excellent chance now to get on the board for the first time. They get a man up to third here on the triple, and with only 1 out, they'll have a couple of shots here to get him in.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. One out and a runner on third. That backdoor slider catches the corner, or close enough at least. 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
And to score is the runner from third. It's a 6-1 game.
Well, with 1 out and the infield back, he knows he can pick up the RBI with just a simple ground ball. But he winds up with more than that, as this is going to find a hole for an RBI single.
Jose Altuve Steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Forsythe. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Kevin Kiermaier will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the sixth.
Center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's set down, 1 away.
I'll bet he'll want that swing back, just maybe so he can work the count a little more. Instead, he just fires away at the first pitch and pops it up.
Deoner Navarro will dig in now. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far.
Well, he's got nothing to show for it, but his last at-bat was a nice one. He put a good swing on it.
Hits this one hard the other way. Backhanded. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Logan Forsythe gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, I think you have to look at one out there because you just can't have your guys go down on 3 pitches. That's a take one for the team right there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Oh, he brought it back. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 6-1. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Carlos Torres is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Carlos Torres.
A.J. Pollock will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
0-2. Here it comes. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. On the ground to the left side. Longoria's there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands, and he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Chris Carter will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Jason Castro will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. In there, strike one. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Evan Snead.
Evan Snead will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Grounded to short. Zobrist has it on to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. Astros leave one. They trail 6-1. Matt Albert will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
Matt Albert.
Ben Zobrist will start things out here for the Rays, to be followed on deck by Evan Longoria.
The shortstop, Ben Zobrist.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league, and he comes through again with his second hit of the ball game. This one for two bases.
Settling in now, Evan Longoria. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hernandez is there, one away.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Will Myers will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First offering on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, we know this is a guy on the mound that doesn't like to waste a lot of pitches. He's coming right after his man on an 0-2 pitch. But this one's just a little bit more of a cement mixer. A lot of spin, but no action. So this is a good swing right here, and he's going to drive in a run with it.
Victor Martinez will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, Altuve. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Rays 7 and the Astros 1. Leading off the inning, Dave Hernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Robbie Grossman will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
And he takes ball one.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hot shot to third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
There's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. LJ Hose will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now here's the pitch. To short. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 7-1. As Dribble Cabrera is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th.
As Dribble Cabrera.
Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Stepping in, Matt Joyce. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1. For Cabrera, he's now got 30 doubles on the season as he's in scoring position with that last 2-base hit here. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Tap fouled at home plate. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here comes the payoff pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now third base coach Tom Foley's waving him home. And the runner from second is in to score. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Ian Willingham will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Kevin Kiermaier will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit to first. Hernandez over to his left, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Even with the big lead, it still doesn't hurt to play good fundamental baseball. So he's able to get his man up to third here with one out with that grounder to the right side.
Deoner Navarro will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the Reds are not seeing what everyone else is.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. A man at third with 1 away. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grossman has a play. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
And for a third base coach, that plays right on the border of, should I send him or should I not send him? But he makes the right decision here, and that run's going to score on the sacrifice fly.
Digging in, Logan Forsythe. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Well, at least he was able to make contact, and that's better than most of his teammates can say up to this point. They've been whiffing left and right.
Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Hernandez has got it, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 9 and the Astros 1. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at some of the activity in nearby Tampa. Jonathan Villar will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Brad Boxberger will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Boxberger.
Digging in now, Jonathan Villar. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. You'll need to guard against that.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Grounded to the right. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Oh, what a play. Yeah, you know, this one was always shaping up to be a foot race, but that's a nice job of knowing that he's got to hurry a little bit as he wins the race to the bag.
Jose Altuve will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Rolled slowly to first. And Martinez will take this one to the bag himself for the out.
Oh, just so late on that fastball. And you're not too surprised about that when you're facing a reliever that throws as hard as this guy does. And it's an easy play at first to take it himself for the out.
In now, A.J. Pollock, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Line drive to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, the toughest out in any ball game is always the very last one. These guys are still breathing, but it's going to take a few more of these to get back into contention.
Chris Carter will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Now here's a swing and a miss, and the Astros are down to their final strike now.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. This is line to left, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rays are victorious in this one, 9-1. Good night from Tampa.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Again, we remind you for your next trip to Tropicana Field that all vehicles with 4 or more passengers receive free parking all season long. Also, a reminder that extra PSTA buses for routes 18, 32, and 74 can be picked up outside.